Hi, brothers and sisters. Happy Thursday. First of all, I just want to say congratulations on all the hard work you did on your first papers. Those were not easy. I can't even imagine. I do not speak a foreign language. English is my only language. And as I read your papers, I'm just so amazed at all of you and how the hard work you put in writing something in not your first language. And that is just amazing. So take whatever feedback I gave, learn from it, and apply it in the future. My goal is to help you. I don't want anybody to feel bad for any feedback I gave. My goal was to help you improve. So if there's anything you are concerned about that I wrote or don't understand or frustrated by, please let me know. I wanted to give you 2 tips, 2 things I noticed. One of the things I noticed was that not every paper, but quite a few papers had misspelled words. And when these words were misspelled, it turned it into another word. So, for example, like someone wrote, I think instead of my they wanted to say my, like I want my friend to come over, it should be my. They wrote mi, which is not a word in English, okay? So, which is okay because you're learning. I just want you to know, in Microsoft Word, you can change your language to English. I strongly suggest doing that whenever you are writing a paper for this class. Change it to English. Any word that is misspelled will be underlined in red. Any word that is maybe not the correct grammar, it doesn't catch everything, but it is pretty good, will usually be underlined in green or in blue, depending on your computer. And that will really help you because you can go back and look and say, okay, how do I spell this word correctly? What do I do here? Okay, so that's my first little tip. My second tip thing I noticed I wrote about here. So many run-on sentences. Run-on sentences are sentences that should be 3 or 4 sentences that you have combined into one by separating them with commas instead of periods. I want you to notice here, in this lesson 6, we're talking about your next paper, which you are not writing the whole paper until week 10. And I chose the topic, what are 3 things people can do to start changing bad habits? I copied here some of the things to help me remember that I read about in the lesson. Now I wrote this sentence. This is a bad example. This is a run-on sentence. There are 3 things people can do to start changing bad habits. You can identify the routine or experiment with rewards. You can also have a plan to help you stay on track and change the bad habit. It's so important to change your bad habits so you can grow and progress. Okay, do you see how that was just super long? Okay. It's okay to have long sentences, but this was super long, and I didn't do it well because I didn't have any transition words. So I'm going to show you how to make it not a run-on sentence. There are 3 things people can do to start changing bad habits. That is a complete sentence, so I'm changing this period, or this comma, to a period. So now I need to capitalize U. You can identify the routine or experiment with rewards. Okay, that's another complete sentence, so I'm going to change this comma to a period. Start this with a Y. You can also have a plan to help you stay on track and change the bad habit. It's so important to change your bad habits so you can grow and progress. Now, since I have 2 short sentences here, I kind of want this to be a long sentence, so instead of a comma, I'm going to put a transition word like this. You can also have a plan to help you stay on track and change the bad habits, because it's so important to change your bad habits so you can grow and progress. So now that is 1 complete sentence. So if you received feedback, that was super short for me, but if you received feedback on run-on sentences, I would suggest watching some videos on run-on sentences and how you can prevent them and fix them so that your papers run more smoothly and read well. So again, please reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns. I'm happy to help. Talk to you later.